Bakit kaya ganun, no? Mas madaling makipag-sex sa mga partner natin kesa makipag-usap ng tungkol sa sex about sa partner natin. Well, this is your lifestyle coach Mark, and we are going to talk about sex. Well, this is Pinoy Extreme. I mean, lifestyle coach Mark. Nalilito na ako. Let's do this! One of the reasons why is we do not understand ourselves. We do not accept the version of us understanding what our partner is telling us. Because habang nagiging honest yung partner natin sa atin, we imagine it as not our ideal scenario. Because doon sa scenario ng partner natin is, I do not control everything. Okay, fine. You don't like how your partner see or describes the sex that they want. But what can you do about it? Diba? If that's true, if that's their truth, what can you do about it? Now, when it comes to attraction kasi, it's one of the main driving force when it comes to sex. Diba? If you are going to remember the first time that you meet your partner, you are very well attracted to them. And the first sex was very blazing, mainit, passionate. But right now, as you move along in time, nagda-die down yung passion na yun. Well, it's not because may mali sa partner nyo, sa relasyon nyo, sa kung ano man meron kayo. But somehow, we just outgrow yung previous desires natin. Because that's how desires work. Pag nakuha mo na siya, diba? Doon na unti-unting namamatay yung pagkagusto mo sa kanya. Again, that's normal. That's the psychology of wanting, desire. Would you want what you already have? And the problem deepens pag kinuwento or trinay mong mag-open up doon sa partner mo because ang labas sa kanila nito, hindi mo na sila mahal. Nako-confuse yung mga tao between desire and love. Kaya pag sinabi mo that parang nagugustuhan ko tong ganitong bagay, parang gusto kong i-explore tong ganitong bagay, ang automatic na translation nun sa utak ng mga partners natin is that, well, hindi na tayo mahal. Well, not true. Iniisip lang natin na magiging ganon yung kalagayan natin because yung sex para sa atin is a marker of specialness. Isa yun sa marka or tanda ng pagiging special natin. Ang problema naman kasi doon, pag ginawa mong tanda ng specialness yun, para mo na ring niloko yung sarili mo that you cannot or you do not have the capability to desire others in a different form. Ngayon, ito na yung nagpapakomplikado doon. Again, there will come a time na sasabihin nila or magtatangkang magsabi yan. But they will be met with either denial, punishment, so on and so forth. Kaya ang ending, kinikimkim na lang nila yon. And nilulubog nila or binabaon nila sa likod ng utak nila. But it does not mean na patay na yung desire na yon. What would happen is it would grow at the back of our minds and it will turn into a sexual shadow. Well, shadows does not necessarily mean it's good and it's bad. It's just darkness. But it does not necessarily mean it's not part of our whole. Again, pag tinanggi mo yan, lalaki at lalaki lang yan, and you will be controlled by it and you will call it fate. Marami sa gusto ng mga tao ngayon falls under what we call paradox. Ibig sabihin, two opposite things can happen or can be true at the same time. And here is one of the examples. Sabi ng isa sa mga patient ni Esther Perel, safe might not be attractive to me. Again, attraction does not equate love. We are confused about those two words. But let us have a clear separation of that. Okay? You can love a person, but you are not attracted to them. And vice versa, you can be attracted to a person, but you do not love them. Another patient says, if I feel that you don't need me at all, you become desirable. Ang weird, di ba? The moment na maging independent yung tao and hindi na sila clingy sa atin, that's the time na umaangat yung attraction nila sa atin. Ginugusto natin silang makasama, ma-rediscover because doon sa pagiging independent nila, natutuklasan nila or napagbibigyan nila yung ibang roles nila sa buhay and it feels attractive sa mga partners. And yung independence ng isang tao, lalo na pag nasa relationship, yun yung madalas nawawala kasi nga para sa mga common people that who are in a relationship, they think they should kill all the other aspect ng buhay na meron sila or other roles na meron sila. Humihinto sila sa pagiging reader, sa pagiging kaibigan, sa pagiging tropa, sa pagiging anak, sa pagiging trabahador, sa pagiging estudyante, sa pagiging anime lover, which yung mga bagay na nagugustuhan natin or nagustuhan natin sa kanila before tayo pumasok sa relationship with them. So, isa yan sa mga hindi natin napapansin na pumapatay sa desire natin na magustuhan yung partner natin ulit. Now, it's not that we have a problem in desire. It's just that we do not understand how desires work. And yung mga paliwanag ng mga love guru, love experts kuno na influencer dyan sa social media is actually taliwas sa kung paano siya pinapaliwanag ng modern psychology. Kaya ang nangyayari, nagkakandaletse-letse dahil sa pag-isolate natin sa mga partner natin doon sa mga bagay na kailangan nilang makuha, magawa para mapanumbalik yung desire natin doon sa mga partners natin. Para huminto tayo sa pagiging monotonous doon sa relationship natin. Well, this is your lifestyle coach, Mark. You could book a free clarity session so that we could check if we could work together towards your goal. Have a good day.